So let's go ahead and get started. Ed, can you move to the next slide, please? All right, a little bit about Straight Up Solar. We were founded in 2006 and we serve the Illinois and Missouri area. We've won 12 Midwest Renewable Energy Association Group Buy programs. We have over 1,300 installations to date. We're a part of the Amicus Solar Cooperative. We're a certified B Corporation. We have over 75 employees, with over 25% of those employees having their North American Board of Certified Energy Practitioners Photovoltaic Associate certification. We're a Tesla Powerwall and REC Premium installer, and we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty and production warranty. And once again, my name is Riley Francis. I'm a marketing coordinator here at Straight Up Solar. And I joined the Straight Up Solar team in May of 2019. And my favorite part of working for Straight Up Solar is that I get to help folks do something good for the environment and something good for their wallets at the same time. Ed?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Ed Farrar here. I'm a project developer. I was recruited by Straight Up Solar in March of this year. And my favorite thing about working at Straight Up Solar is that I'm able to help contribute to a future powered by sustainable energy. And Riley, did you want me to go ahead and just jump right into the bills?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, excellent. So here we have an example of Ameren, Illinois bill. But before I get started, I just kind of want to do an overview of something called net metering. So the electricity your solar system generates always goes first into your home for your personal use. Then if you generate electricity during the day that you don't use, it's sent out onto the grid. Under the arrangement known as net metering, you receive credit for this unused electricity. Then when the sun's not out and you draw from the grid, you utilize this credit. In this way, net metering essentially allows you to use your utility as a virtual battery backup or battery bank. More specifically, at the end of the billing period, your meter reading tells the utility how much electricity you sent to the grid and how much electricity you drew from the grid. Your utility adds these two figures up. If you use more than you sent, you're billed and pay for those kilowatt hours. If you sent more than you actually used, that balance is called the net excess generation. In Missouri, you're compensated for net excess generation at the wholesale rate, and I'll talk a little bit more about that. Keep in mind that the net excess rarely occurs in Missouri because most utilities will not allow you to install a system that will produce more electricity than you use over the course of a year. In Illinois, you're compensated for net excess generation at the full retail rate, and it is applied to monthly service charges or the next month's bill. At the end of 12 months, the accumulated remaining credit is simply zeroed out. Now let's take a look at this example of Ameren, Illinois bill. As you can see, we got some highlights on here and some red markings. I'll just kind of go straight to those, and if you have any questions later, we'll address them. So here in the far right, you can see the energy used from the grid is circled here, and this number represents on-site excess generation in kilowatt hours. So that's saying that you have 389 of generated excess kilowatt hours from your array, or I'm sorry, your total use. And then on this number is your on-site excess generated. So basically your use is 389 kilowatt hours, and then your on-site excess generation was 902 kilowatt hours. Your delivery net total, 513, or shows here as a negative number. So basically what that's saying is when you add those two figures together, you have a supply net total kilowatt hours of 513. So you have 0 billable kilowatt hours in this example of a Ameren, Illinois bill. Now take note at the bottom, you'll still have some charges that you're always going to be billed This is separate from your energy use and the energy that you produce with your solar array. And these are the total charges down here of this bill from a customer charge and a meter charge. So you would be billed this month just under $14. Let's go to this next slide. This is Ameren, Missouri. So it looks a little bit different, but concept is basically the same. So here it shows this customer's total energy consumed, a total of 354 kilowatt hours. And then this customer's array generated 462 kilowatt hours. Net excess generated is 108. And down here, to explain a couple of these charges, we have this line item here where it has a red line under the total energy charge in the bottom left-hand corner of the bill, or pretty close there. It shows that they're billing at almost 9 cents per kilowatt hour. It shows here is 0.0876. And then when they buy that energy back from you at a wholesale rate, their net metering purchase credit is at 0.029, so basically around 3 cents per kilowatt hour. So in this example, with this 108 net excess, your net metering purchase credit, after you take that 108 number right here and multiply it by the 0.029, you end up with a credit of $3.13. So that, that number is then taken into effect with your other charges. And as you see here below, you do have a usage charge of $9.04. So with that being said, that's where this 591 comes from, because you're subtracting your 313 from the $9.04. And here is a charge that you'll always have in this particular area. This is a Baldwin Annex municipal charge. So the 68 cents gets added to the 591. So a total bill $6.59 for this month. Go ahead and move on here.
Great, thanks, Ed. So I just wanted to real quick go over the 5 easy steps to solar. If you're looking at these energy bills and thinking, I would like my energy bill to look like that. The first thing you'll do is you'll share some basic information about your home with a solar support specialist at Straight Up Solar to get you started on the process. And then the solar support specialist will connect you with a project developer like Ed, who will give you a customized system layout, proposal, and contract. Excuse me. If you decide to sign that contract, you'll work with your project manager through the engineered design and permitting process. Once we have the design and permits ready, you'll set a date for our highly trained installation crew to come out and build, inspect, and energize your system, and then you will be able to enjoy your new solar array.